Thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiast. Today we're featuring a 2019 BMW M240i xDrive. This is it's a clean title car. It's got 40,000 miles on it. We can finance it through Cuddle. We can put an extended warranty on it, and we welcome trades. The Carfax does show damage to the front. We paint metered the car. The hood has been repainted and is original, and the right front fender has paint on it also. The rest of the car meters normally. So it had a $52,000 MSRP, I think, or 51 something. One of the things we like about it is when it went to the dealer or the person that ordered it, put M Performance stuff on it. So you see the side sills. You've got M Performance exhaust, M Performance tune on the engine, rear spoiler. So we like all that stuff. There's currently curb rash on the wheels. Those will all be fixed. My wheel guy's out for the next 10 days. So when he gets back, that'll be one of the first things we do. It's got passive entry or comfort access if you're familiar with BMW. So this allows you to lock your car if you've got ribs on the handle. What a lot of people don't know about is that doesn't unlock your car. In order to unlock it, you have to grab it, and that will unlock it. So it's got a backup camera. You do have front and rear parking sensors. Again, the carbon fiber rear spoiler is a part of an M Performance. If you're familiar with BMW, you're going to be able to tell by the carbon fiber cover on the exhaust tips. And there's a little cutout there that shows it's an M Performance. There's a couple little nicks on the bumper. Those will be touched up in the next couple days. There's a mark there, and that actually is not a mark. Looks like some adhesive. So that stuff will get cleaned up. Other than that, cosmetically, the car is super, super clean. Additional equipment other than the car. So optional stuff was premium package. You do have heated seats and heated steering wheel. Navigation, which surprisingly is not a gimme anymore. Carbon fiber mirror tips, as I mentioned. I'm not going to open the engine compartment, but I've got pictures of the engine compartment, and the M Performance is on there. So super clean. We love Alpine white over black. That's a long-standing European color combination for German stuff. So I've got pictures. It'll be a little harder to see because of the light. Excuse me, I've got hiccups. Black. This is Sensitech. It is not leather. It's not going to be common to find leather in a 2 Series. It does have the hexagon aluminum trim. Of course, the M badging. So a sport seat because it's an M240. I've got one master key. I have a window sticker. I don't have a set of books currently. Let's see if I can dig a set up. It is less important than it used to be. The owner's manual has now got a digital copy on your iDrive, which is up here, which I'll show you. So there's a passenger side door, and there's no signs of wear and tear anywhere on the car. It's really clean. Passenger side seat, and then the dash. So you do have lane departure and lane keep assist. You've got automatic headlights, but not automatic high beams. You do have a heated steering wheel, which is down here, and when you click that in, you're going to see it's deactivated or activated, depending on which way you're headed. As I mentioned, the hexagon aluminum trim, your iDrive, the transmission. You do have sport settings, so you've got Sport Plus, which is a traction control delete, and if you hit that, up here you've got a display that will, hold on. That will show you what affects, what is affected, and then sport displays is just torque and horsepower, the meter on it. And then you've got, you can go back to comfort and echo. Not that you're going to drive this in echo mode, but that's available. So need be your ability to turn your parking sensors on or off. Dual auto climate control with heated seats for both driver and passenger. These programmable buttons. Got a CD player still, which is that's not common. Up here is your iDrive display. So if you put this in reverse, you're going to notice we've got a backup camera. As I mentioned, you do have front and rear parking sensors. You put that in drive. You've got navigation. You also have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto on this. There's your media. So it is hands-free streaming Bluetooth. So you've got Bluetooth audio, USB. It's got a hard drive on it, so it will store music. Bluetooth. Navigation, as I mentioned. Another nice thing about this generation is you've got weather, and you've got a bunch of apps. So if you scroll down here, you've got weather, news, a bunch of stuff that are available through the internet or Wi-Fi. So these all have Wi-Fi on them. And then so all that's interface. Your vehicle is here. So this is your iDrive vehicle settings. Your vehicle status, so it'll tell you about your brakes. If you go over here, it's your tire pressure monitor. So that will tell you where you're at in your service. So engine oil is good for another 3,000 miles. Rear brake pads, front brake pads, oil check, and brake fluid. So those are all lined up. And then you've also got owner's manual. So as I mentioned, we don't have the books. So you've got to search by pictures. So you go in here and you can scroll through on this stuff and select one of those and then hit it, and then you can go through. And so it's, I don't know if it's easier, it saves paper, I guess. Maybe I'm just used to the owner's manuals, but whatever. So that's your iDrive stuff, pretty straightforward. Paddle shifters, you've got volume control, voice activation, and Bluetooth stuff over here. This is your cruise. Onboard computer stuff is at the end of your turn signal wand. You do have paddle shifters. The right is an upshift, the left is a downshift. The rest is pretty straightforward. Really super fun little cars. This is all-wheel drive too, which maybe doesn't matter to you if you're in a sunny climate, but in the Pacific Northwest, the all-wheel drive and performance is certainly a nice option. I think that's why Audis have done so well here. So anyways, if you have questions or would like additional information, please feel free to contact us, and we can be reached at 503-227-2354. And thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiast.